Jurassic World Dominion marks the last film in the Jurassic Park franchise, so today we're going to rank them from worst to best. Hi, my name's Justin. I try to watch everything in theaters and on streaming services. If you guys are like me, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Comment down below with your ranking of all 6 of the Jurassic Park films. Coming in last place is Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. This started off very strong. It had a great first half of the movie, a rescue mission on the island to rescue the dinosaurs, some great cinematography, some thrilling action scenes, and then it lost it. It got rid of all of that with the second half of the movie, with the film taking place at a rich person's mansion, not a place I wanted to have a Jurassic World film. From there on out, the story was very convoluted, it was messy, and it just did not have those thrills that were nicely set up in the first half of the film. The dinosaur at the end was very menacing. I did like that. Everything else was easily forgettable and some of the weakest moments in the Jurassic Park franchise. Coming in 5th place is Jurassic Park 3. This film has some really entertaining moments, but also some ridiculous moments, especially with Alan Grant on the plane. It's also the film that has the weakest connection to the overall story of Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park and The Lost World Jurassic Park 2 connect to each other and have a lot to do with research, where this third Jurassic Park film feels much smaller and it's just a rescue film with Alan Grant, who really doesn't serve much of a purpose rather than he just knows the island. It's a weak way to bring this character back. I like some of the action in here, especially the big bird cage sequence towards the end of the movie. If the action scenes weren't as good as they were, this definitely would be at the bottom of the list because the story and the characters in here are so weak. And I just do not care about the characters and the story of them being on the island and the rescue mission as well. So the only thing I look forward to when watching Jurassic Park 3 is the big dinosaurs and a lot of the action scenes, and that is it. Coming in 4th place is Jurassic World Dominion. This is the latest Jurassic World film, and I think that it was an odd film, especially with its story. Focused a lot on the humans and Biosyn, and the Locust as well was an odd thing to have as the big threat in your final film. It just did not make any sense to me. But bringing back the original cast and the new cast as well, they made sure that they had a purpose. Alan Grant and Ellie Sattler and Ian Malcolm didn't have gimmicky cameos. They actually served a purpose in the film, and it was exciting to see them work alongside that new cast. It was also cool to see some new dinosaurs mixed into the film, but I think the story of having the dinosaurs in our world, roaming cities and our backyards, was very interesting, but they did not play up on that very well. Instead, they went the Biosyn route and the research and altering DNAs, something that was set up in the Fallen Kingdom film, previous Jurassic Park films, but I would like to see the consequences of having dinosaurs in our world and trying to round them up and return them to the islands and the terror behind it all. It's not the story I would have gone with, so ultimately Jurassic World Dominion felt very flat at times and boring. Once we got more into the dinosaurs, those scenes were a lot of fun. Coming in 3rd place is The Lost World Jurassic Park 2. This film does move very slow at times. It's a bit boring, but there is some decent action scenes within here. I think some of the new cast that works alongside Ian Malcolm, especially Vince Vaughn, I like the characters within the film. And there's a thrilling sequence with that bus and the T-Rex family. I thought is some of the best in the original trilogy. I have the most exciting story, but I do like exploring Site B and what Dr. Hammond had and plan after the events of Jurassic Park. It's a bit long. I do like the ending of the film, but everything leading up to that moves a bit slow. The Lost World to me has always just kind of been a mixed bag. There's some things I like about it. There's moments on the island that do work, but also it just absolutely drags. Not as memorable as that first film, but there are some scenes that do work. Coming in 2nd place is Jurassic World. This film returned to the Jurassic Park franchise, and it did it in a fun, lighthearted, way, but also had some moments that were really intense. I like the tribute to Dr. Hammond and his idea of a amusement park, and they finally had that realized within this film. So at those moments when you're exploring the Jurassic World Park is fluffy and fun, and that's what I wanted to see. You want to see how that park eventually came to be. But when we have the Dominus Rex and everything else, that's really terrifying. So I think there's that nice balance. It's a fun adventure film. It's lighthearted at times, but also you get those nice action scenes with Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard. Those are a lot of fun, especially at the end of the film with the Dominus Rex and the Raptors and the T-Rex. There's so many cool sequences with that. The score is great. It's a tribute film. And it's a tribute film, and I think it works for what it's trying to do and bringing in a new story, but also a new style to the film. I've seen this movie so many times in theaters. I think I saw it 8 times when it was released. My wife and I just absolutely love seeing it in theaters. It was our thing to do, and it's just one of the films that holds up with its entertainment value. But coming in first place is Jurassic Park. I don't think there will ever be a Jurassic Park film. If they ever do continue the franchise, that will be as good as this film. It's so amazing, and watching the main cast and heroes' reaction to seeing the dinosaurs is how we're feeling. I'm in awe of seeing the dinosaurs and seeing their reactions. They make it worth it. And the score is so beautiful. The Jurassic Park score is iconic as can be. There are moments in here that there's moments in here with the practical effects that are absolutely terrifying. The use of day and night to play up on the dinosaurs works so well. But also the exploration of the business aspect behind it and the struggles of building a park and how things can fail very easily, but also looking at how the dinosaurs came to be with that fun educational video in the middle half of the film. Gave me everything I wanted when learning about the dinosaurs and the embryos and how they were able to bring back the dinosaurs. It felt very simple, but very fun to learn about as well. Jurassic Park has always been one of my favorite films. It mixed the intrigue of the park so well with those terrifying moments, and it's just one of the best films I have ever seen. Like I said, I don't think there will be anything that will be able to top this film. So there you guys have it, all 6 of the Jurassic Park films ranked worst to best. Leave your ranking down below. What is your favorite and least favorite Jurassic Park film? And stay tuned for more up and coming ranking videos like this. My name is Just Watching Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.